Oh, hi! We're gonna be doing a forfer. We initially talked about this group almost a year ago, and that group is called Kep1er. Now, their Kep1er is Kep1er, so but it's pronounced as Kep1er. Now, Kep1er is currently a seven-member multinational group. Well, under Wake One. Now, Wake One is the same company that houses ISNA, one of the groups I stand also, ISNA and Zero Base One. So, Kep1er, well, it's been a year. The last time I talked about Kep1er was when they performed Shooting Star, which was supposed to be their farewell song. But then again, the seven out of the nine original members decided to continue on and continue on as a seven piece. The two people that left are Mashiro and Yeseo, who has since joined this group called Maiden, which turned out to be a cluster fudge. And Yeseo is currently on hiatus. So Maiden is currently performing with um, four four members, all Japanese. Actually, they sound very good. I liked it. And Mashiro so pretty. So, Kep1er is left with seven members, and they're still multinational because out of the seven members, one is Japanese and one is Chinese. So we've got Yujin, Cheon, Daeyeon, Bai, who's actually Korean American, and Yonghyun. And for the Chinese member, we have Shouting and we have Hikaru as the Japanese member. So, out of the seven, Yongyu is currently on hiatus. So, they recently, just 3 days ago, did their current release, their newest release called Bubblegum. And they performed it and they recorded it as six piece with Yongyun in hiatus due to health concerns. So, from the last time we've talked about them, which is more than a year ago in Shooting Star. Honestly, that for me that was the best song that they have. It's very emotional. It talks about their experiences. And since then, since Shooting Star, where they now performed as a seven piece, they have actually released three mini albums already. And the third one being just 3 days ago, which is titled Bubblegum. So they released Tippy Tap. Honestly, I didn't really get to really listen to Tippy Tap. Second was an Against the World, which is a Japanese release, and that's where they released their song Yum. Honestly, again, I wasn't able to listen to the whole album. I only listened to Yum and watched the video. They did that funny dance thing with their face. And this time they released Bubblegum. Now, within Bubblegum, within the the mini album Bubblegum, they also did a Korean version of the song Yum. Now, their current song, their current song is also their title track, which is Bubblegum. Now, it talks about how you pop your body like bubblegum. And one thing that's different with their song right now, this packs a punch. I will use this as my title. That Bubblegum packs a punch. It shows a more mature side to them. At the same time, it shows a stronger side to them. Video in itself, nothing much to talk about. They do have different sets per member. They do, but one thing is that they show really a lot more. If I'm gonna be so bold to say, they show a lot more cuntiness in this performance. You got Bayi, even you got Bayi. I would say Bayi's performance is not as robotic. I would say maybe because of her face. She has the Tsuyu face, which doesn't Chewy face. It doesn't really show much emotions. Only pure beauty. Bayi. But their outfits are a lot, I would say, a lot more mature in a sense that they showing more skin. lot more leather. Hikaru seemed to have lost weight. Um, but their dances are also more powerful, stronger even. Shouting is actually one of the more underrated beauties of K-pop. Well, in China. She's very famous. Actually, we do have a lot of shouting fans. She's extremely pretty. I would say one of the prettiest in K-pop. And if you next to Chui Ning Ning, I would say shouting is the third. Third prettiest Chinese Chinese K-pop idol. I would say that shouting would be third. Number four, Shuho. Yeah, I would say number four, Shuho. And number five's Yuki. Yeah. So I would say that shouting has always been their would always start off. She does a lot of center positions and beautiful. Their dance, I would say that their dance, right, this one is a lot more powerful, a lot more sexy. And I would say that it's funny that one of their sequences wherein shouting is on the floor, she also raised her hands like I think they're gonna try to pull her up just like what they did with Wonhee and Jelius. Okay, that's just me maybe just thinking about it. But then I found it funny, even if it should not be funny. Dayon is their leader, and she does the cutie thing, but she does the cutie thing sensually. So I would say it's Bubblegum is their I would say is their second best next to Shooting Star. I would still put Shooting Star up there, but Bubblegum is great. I'll be putting the music video, the studio performance, and their three current music show performances as well in the description. Check them out. They deserve to be back. Um, the video in itself is fine. It's actually pretty dark. Personally, I find the video pretty dark, except towards the end where they were doing the group dance. That was good, but I still found it pretty dark. I personally found it pretty dark. But projection dance wise, I love it. I love the song. It's very punchy, very anthemy, and strong. It projects a strong vibe. So um, I'm actually pretty happy that I get to talk about Kep1er after a while, especially since Isna is a group I really like and they're label mates with Isna. And of course, with what happened currently to Isna, them losing one of their members, one of their main vocalists, it's unfortunate. But I think they're gonna power through it. I'm sure. Me being I wouldn't call myself a Naya yet, but I love Isna because of Jimin, and now I love everybody. So please support them as well. And but aside from Isna, I think we need to support. I think Kep1er's a very talented group. They also got a lot of hate. Bai got a lot of hate when she started. She's improving. They have improved as a group. As a 6 piece right now, Bubblegum is a good song. Bubblegum is a great song. It's a great way for them to get back into the scene. And I would say, just like I said when they started, Bubblegum packs a punch and it punches hard.